Jai Shri Krishna, all of you. Many of the aspirant and many of the peoples have the common problem that they want to revenge with their boss, with their colleagues, with their friends, with their teachers and all other peoples who are surrounding there. Then how they can take a revenge, and not only take revenge but also take a positive revenge. And what is the best way to take a revenge, I will tell. And if you listen this story, and definitely you will get the better perspective how you can take a right revenge. This story is based on a school student. Let's suppose their name is Rohan, and he is an introvert person here, and he cannot present too much in the class, and he is in the 11th and he takes a math subject. And that time suddenly one day the principal of schools came in the class and say, okay, I will want to give a simple calculation problem, and I want Rohan, you come and solve this problem. That time that the Rohan feels so much fear himself, and that he will go on the board and trying to solve a problem. But definitely he did a little calculation mistake, and that time the school principal humiliate her and say the word, I will say in the Hindi, कि जोड़ बाकी तो आती नहीं है और आपने मैथ्स ली है, आपका क्या ही लेवल है. That time that person feels so demotivated, and that time all the class aspirant laugh on the Rohan. He feels so humiliated, and after that time the principal has gone, but their class students are also humiliate that person. You don't know how to do simple mathematical calculation and you take a science math. You are too much stupid persons. That time the persons feel so humiliated. And I will say something wrong, because this story is not a Rohan. This story is mine. Yes, that is my school story. And that time the principal says me this type of crucial and harsh word, so I will feel so humiliated. But I take a revenge, and that time I will got in the math 93%, which is the highest marks in all over the school's record. And that time I feel so happy, and when I face that principal, he also her face is be shameful. He cannot look at my eyes and say that, okay, you did well, because now the time is humiliate for her, not for me. And how I take that revenge, I will explain in this video. When the principal has gone, but that time back of the mind I think that yes, I take a revenge, but I don't know how to take revenge. And many of the students say me, okay, you will destroy you will physically harm the school, you physically hit teachers and so many bullshit. But I take a positive revenge, and what is, I will become back. And that time I keep silence. That is the best thing you also learn from that story. When any persons humiliate you, that time you be silence. Go in the solitude and do hard work. Work hard on that topic and that field. When you feel that any one person can humiliate you, and that time you work hard on that topic and you trying, and you one day that you become the master of that particular subject and area. That time you have the right way to take a revenge, and that time you become the master and you will get the excellence of their field, their area on that subject. That time definitely you go with those people who saying that you cannot do. That time when you stand there with those person who say you cannot do that and you can did it, that time they all are appreciating you and they all feel humiliation. Okay, yes, we are wrong, we feel regret because they are wrong and you are right. But that time when you feel that yes, you are right and they all are wrongs, and they feel too much regrets, and the story turns a quick mode. That time those person who saying you are not complete this task, you are not a good person, your public speaking is too much worse. That time all the persons come around you and say that please give me the advice. That revenge is matlab, if I feel that if I take this type of revenge with my principal, that definitely right now whenever I meet them, they give me the more respect. Why? Because they know that now that person is unstoppable and he can do if I say you cannot do that, and he has the potential. Now when you take when you take revenge with anyone person, then indirectly that person says you have not a capability to do this thing. So you have to prove yourself that no, I have the possibility, I have the more potential, I have do this, and prove it that you are right and you all are wrong. Because now you think that you will take a revenge in the negative terms, you will harm, you will destroy something. That's in the short term maybe give you a pleasure, but in the long term, in the back of your mind, in with your whole heart, you will feel so humiliated in yourself. So why we take a bad revenge when we have a positive way to take a revenge? And I hope you can take this type of, now you know the how I can take a revenge, and now you can also take revenge in based on your area and how much surrounding peoples you have. Because I am in my school life, that time I take a revenge, and after that when a big bad when and after that completing the school, I have a less public speaking and I cannot express myself. Then my friend says that when you don't know how to speak, then why you stand with the front of people and trying to speak in the Hindi? I cannot speak in the Hindi as well. But now I take a revenge. I take a stand for myself, and no, I can do and I will do. So I go in the solitude, I work on my skills, and that time I will express myself with front of you, because it is a very common. You can also take a revenge and you can also improve yourself, and you have how you can improve yourself, how you can take a revenge, and such type of these all problems which you are facing right now in their general life. I will make couple of the videos for their particular chapters, and you can watch out all the video, and I will come on the YouTube and upload back-to-back video. In that you will see how I will express my perspective. It's maybe depends something that I don't know. Sorry, I will cut up all the things. So now you know how to take a revenge, and always keep thinking in your mind, revenge means not that you are too much stronger. You want to humiliate that person, you want to destroy any person, you want to defame any person. The revenge means that to improve yourself. That is the mirror. You cannot do that, and then you see in the mirror and say that I can do it. That is the real way to take a revenge with your success, not speak your word, because people are listen less, but if you succeed in that particular field, they can never be expect that time they follow your all advice, and that time that is the right way. If the people follows you and you have the right way, you take this type of revenge.